When we picture Playboi Carti, we don't picture a gangster rapper. We see him as like a fashion or swag artist. So that's why when I was researching this video, I was so shocked.
And you know what I'm saying? I got 2 different lives. And when I'm not being king, gamble, and all this other shit, I'm in the streets for real.
According to Carti himself, he really in the streets for real. He say he on his Hannah Montana. Now if y'all choose to believe that or not is y'all prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Fans find that hard to believe with his fashion choices, his makeup, his nails, but all that don't necessarily make him soft. After a whole lot of Red came out, we seen Carti outside pistol whipping someone that ran up on him.
You're not built like that. You're not built like that. It's cool. You're not. I'm not. You're not built like that.
What you feel like?
I'm built like that. A pistol. A pistol with your hands like. With your hands like.
Now, what y'all wanna do?
And Carti is from Atlanta. It's known for producing some of the hottest rappers in the game, but it's also known as one of the most violent gang-ridden cities in the country. Carti rolled with some real stamped people from Atlanta, and it's also some real people in Atlanta who try to take Carti head off. But we getting ahead of ourselves. We're gonna break everything down, from the bodies to the distance to where Carti really fall in all of this. But let me give y'all some backstory first. In this video, we're focusing on 2 gangs that are having a violent war in Atlanta. One that goes by the Front Street Henchmen, and another that goes by Backstreet Homicide. Now, Homicide are the ones Carti affiliated with. We seen Carti all up in Homicide members' comments. There's countless photos and videos of Carti posted with them. And we seen Carti on Homicide Block, aka Backstreet. Carti even got people from Homicide signing his label. But someone else in Homicide we gonna talk about in this video is a rapper named Lil One. He plays a big role in this story, and he's also linked to Playboi Carti. We seen Carti all up in his comments. We seen them hanging out together, on the phone with each other, in the studio making records, and they literally have a song together called Homicide. But Lil One's dad is known in Atlanta too. He's an OG who goes by the name Big Bank, that we gonna talk about more later in this video. But that's enough on Homicide. We gotta talk about the opposition, aka the Front Street Henchmen. Now the Henchmen the most hated in Atlanta. They beef with damn near the whole city. Not only do they got issues with Homicide, they also got smoke with YSL and 4L. The Henchmen even tried to press Trippie Redd when he came to Atlanta. They into it with anybody and everybody. But the Henchman's most notable rapper is a youngin from Zone 6 named Ola Runt.
Y'all know how to coming, the Henchman coming, run shit, man. Yeah. Front Street. Yeah, get your shooter shot.
Ola Runt a little hothead who just can't seem to stay out of trouble. We seen him go on a high-speed chase with police, logging the whole thing on Instagram, then wrecking his car at the gas station. Ola Runt eventually got out on that, but is now back in jail on Operation Phoenix, which according to the FBI is an attempt to identify, investigate, and prosecute those individuals deemed most dangerous to the citizens of a city. So according to the FBI, Carti got smoked with one of the most dangerous criminals in Atlanta. Ola Runt not the only henchman rapper though. They also got rappers like 24 Left Eye and Benji Bluebills, who we gonna talk about more later. But now y'all know who's on both sides, Homicide and Henchmen. And they've been going to war, being responsible for numerous shootings around Atlanta. But the crazy part about this is there wasn't always beef. They all from the same place. They grew up together. They got some of the same dad homies. Ola Runt has pictures with a lot of Carti's good friends. If we look back at old Lil One music videos, we see Ola Runt in them. There's old screenshots of him shouting out Carti on his story. And another rapper said Ola Runt put him and Carti on the phone.
Shit, nah, I never met Carti.
Oh, okay.
I was on FaceTime with him one time though, with Ola, and he just ain't for my shit.
But this friendship didn't last long, and a violent street beef ensued. They went from all being together to being divided. Everything went from being cool to diss songs and shootings. And when we seen Carti really hop in this beef is after they were ruthlessly dissing his cousin that passed. Street shit came behind this, but once again we getting ahead of ourselves. First, let's talk about what happened to cause these friends to turn to enemies. Now the reason Homicide and Henchmen fell out doesn't directly involve Carti. It has to do with Ola Runt and Homicide's OG, Big Bank. Earlier in this video, I told y'all he was Lil One's dad, but Bank himself got a relationship to Carti. Bank ran a label called DTE, or Duct Tape Entertainment, and we seen Carti rocking their merch. We also seen videos of Big Bank posted with Carti. You know what I'm saying? But back to the beef. Just like I said earlier, this is a situation of friends turn to enemies. Bank was older, he seen a lot of henchmen and Homicide grow up, and back before the beef, he was showing Ola Runt a lot of love. He believed in his music, and he was trying to use his connections to help Ola Runt. Big Bank well respected in Atlanta, and has access to some of the biggest artists in the game. We seen Bank bring 21 Savage around Ola, and Bank came out saying he tried to get Meek Mill, Future, 21 Savage, and others to sign him. We seen Bank at Ola Runt shows hyping him up, and Bank was shouting him out in interviews.
Who's some of the rappers, maybe outside of your crew in Atlanta that you would want the world to pay attention to that you think might be next to represent the city?
Most definitely Ola Runt. He got my neighborhood.
Going hard, yeah.
Ola, he going nuts right now.
But then a shift happened. Now it's a bit of discrepancy about why they fell out, Big Bank says it's because people got in Ola's ear, telling him not to trust Bank. And Ola came out saying Big Bank was mad because he didn't want to sign a DTE. Regardless of the reason though, they fell out. And Ola Run came out dissing Big Bank, filming a diss track on Front Street, which made Big Bank even more mad because he was supposed to be cool with Front Street. But they were all up in Ola's video co-signing his message. You know what I'm saying? But Ola Run dropped the diss track, titling it My Father, a play on Big Bank's nickname The Godfather, and Big Bank and his son reacted.
Front Street, I might go live, posted on my blog. Lizzie got the dick, reloaded, let that bitch a car. Snatch up your little and make the Godfather go call the cops. He got a big bank, turn him to a lick. Fuck you a dope boy, you ain't so shit. Not to the 3 got more. 6 pounds. Look at this man. You ain't telling nothing.
Bank and Ola's beef trickled down, causing a rift. This is why Homicide and henchmen are cool no more. And around this time, we also seen Ola Run taking shots at Carti.
These niggas fashion blood, these niggas be fashion banging, man. A lot of these fashion blood, they want to dye their hair. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They just want to dye their hair or do shit like that, man. These be blood just to dye their hair red, man.
But Homicide and henchmen were going back and forth online. Some more affiliates came out with diss songs. Ola Run's diss track caused a whole lot of issues. And we even seen Lil One go on Instagram Live, talking about sliding on Ola Run and his right-hand man, 24 Left Eye.
Oh my mama, I ain't never seen so many henchmen running at the funeral. I seen running. I seen Lil Left Eye. I swear to God, I seen Left Eye watching Ola get shot at, bro. I swear to God. Ola done went to the right. Left Eye went to the left. I said, oh hell no.
These niggas going on live giving out confessions. But we still ain't see Carti say something publicly. We know Carti not someone we see on social media like that. He don't drop music, and we only see new photos of him every few months. We ain't see him dissing the henchmen for a minute. But all that changed after Homicide affiliate and Carti close friend Sosa passed. It's someone Carti looked to as a brother. We always seen them around each other. We seen them in the studio together, at basketball games, in the club together. We seen them hooping. We seen them on FaceTime. They were just constantly with each other. We even seen Sosa wearing Carti's chain. But in June 2020, Sosa gets murdered. Homicide was grieving. Carti changed his Twitter name to RP Sosa. We still hear Homicide rappers shout out Sosa to this day. R5 Homicide even came out with a whole project dedicated to him, titled Everything for Sosa. Carti also spoke on Sosa's death at Rolling Loud.
I was thinking about my brother, you know, I lost my brother recently. His name was Sosa, and I really loved him so much.
But while we see Homicide grieving they lost, the henchmen were celebrating, and we seen them come out relentlessly dissing Sosa. It's 2 main henchmen we seen dissing Sosa, Ola Run and his right-hand man, 24 Left Eye. We seen 24 Left Eye come on Instagram talking about Sosa, and they were dropping diss after diss to him.
Pussy nigga think he's Tony. Let me show your ass Sosa.
Front Street, everybody smoking on Sosa.
ALA smoker, also smoking Sosa, me and AR.
Lola Sammy, I can't go out like Sosa. Got him stretched out like he do yoga.
These are just a few. There's plenty more disses scattered throughout their music. But the crazy part about this is that they were all friends. They really know each other. If we look back, we can see Sosa and Ola Run's likes. And there's literally photos of Ola Run with Sosa. You know what I'm saying? But this is where we see Carti hop in. A few months later, on Christmas Day 2020, Playboi Carti released his highly anticipated album, Whole Lotta Red. He changed up his style on this project. It had huge success, but he also used some of the songs to send messages to his ops, most notably in track 3, aka Stop Breathing. Carti spoke about this song in an interview, saying it's a different side of Carti that he don't want fans to see, and saying he made that song for his brother who passed, Big Sosa. He came out here talking crazy, talking about his mob ties, saying he on Demon Time, and shouting out Homicide members, Lil Bino, Lil Demon, and R5 Homicide. We hear Carti rap about staying strapped, killing ops, and saying since Sosa died, he been thinking about homicide. Carti says he's in a tank on the way to Front Street, aka Henchman Block, and he said he was smoking on the henchman. Then he said this about Ola Run, who ended up getting locked up by the FBI in between Sosa's death and when Whole Lotta Red came out.
I got niggas in chain gang on my side. I had the niggas shake all live for a 5.
Now this set off a frenzy. The henchman came back responding instantly. Ola Run even came out responding from his cell, saying diss songs don't bring back dead niggas, while posting up the song where he was dissing Sosa. He also used Carti's diss to promote his album, saying his album dropping soon, tag Playboi Carti if you ready. 24 Left Eye came out tweeting, "No more rap ish is up with you. Stand on that gangsta ish at Playboi Carti." The henchman rapper I was talking about earlier, Benji Bluebells, came out with his own remix, titling it Stop Bleeding, coming for Carti, saying he not really tapped into these streets and insinuating that the henchman had Sosa backdoored. He said him and 24 Left Eye was still smoking on Sosa, and he responded to Carti saying he's smoking on the henchman.
And smoking on henchman, what you said, little bro, that shit real risky. And all I never got shanked in the feds, you cap a rich. This a PSA
Benji also said everyone in Atlanta knows the henchmen are the ones really stepping, and that Carti's never even been to Front Street. He was going in on Carti, and later some audio leaked online where fans say Carti was talking about Benji.
Stop hating on me, bro. Don't be making up no shit like that. I'm from Atlanta, bro. What happened if I get that nigga knocked off, bro? Hey, come on, bro. Y'all can't be playing like that, bro. Get that nigga knocked off for real.
24 Left Eye also dropped his own track, titled Whole Lotta Red, coming for Carti, saying Carti got money on his head and saying this about Carti and Sosa.
Playing little boy, I got Carti. When I look through my lens, just a whole lot of red. I ain't been the same since his brother died. Smoking on that Sosa got him traumatized. If he no pussy nigga, then why you got your nails dead?
The henchmen weren't done with this nigga though. Olaran couldn't drop a diss from jail, so he had his girl diss Carti, which was so ass I'm not even gonna play. Olaran did the intro though and said this.
Nigga, ever since her brother died, it ain't been a homicide. Nigga like me ain't beefing with no whole ass nigga, man. I'ma let my bitch eat on the bitch, man. My name out your song, nigga. My name out your mouth. Whole lot of red, nigga, when I see you, nigga.
So a bunch of henchmen were just taking turns dissing Carti for what he said on Whole Lotta Red. Carti not someone that be online like that, so we didn't see him respond. But this ain't stopped the henchmen from continuing to diss. They would take every chance they had to diss Carti. We seen 24 Left Eye clowning Carti for his fashion choices. Left Eye was constantly dissing Sosa, and we even had a fan leaking his DMs with Benji Bluebills, where we see Benji Bluebills DMing a fan that Carti not no factor in these streets, he a joke. He not no killer, he's a clown. No one's stepping for him, and Homicide extorting his soft ass. He said Homicide got Carti brainwashed into thinking he from the streets, and Benji finished off by saying Carti dissed Olaran about an issue he had nothing to do with. Now he gonna watch all his homies die. Then he said the henchmen up on the score 8-2. Now in my whole YouTube career, I've never seen nothing like this. Rappers out here just snitching on themselves to fans, these niggas is crazy. Ever since Carti dissed the henchmen, they've been taking every opportunity to come at him. And we will see the henchmen celebrating once again after another one of Carti's close friends passed. A rapper named R5 Homicide, who we talked about earlier in this video, cause he dropped that project Everything for Sosa, and cause Carti shouted him out on Stop Breathing. R5 ended up overdosing. We see Homicide affiliates grieving on their story. One posted with the caption, "Who gon' watch my back now, take me with you twin," at R5 Homicide. And we seen 24 Left Eye hop in the comments trolling. Henchmen were having a field day with this. Olaran dropped a brand new song titled Suicidal Consequences, and 24 Left Eye posted he wasn't even a worthy opponent, he killed himself. Then Left Eye hopped on Instagram live dissing even more. And in the coming months, we will see Benji Bluebills dropping songs dissing R5.
Coochie ass niggas killing themselves and shit.
Killed himself. I'm talking about blip.
R5, he gets smoked to the face. We killing these niggas, be quiet. And you know that we smoke R5.
Anytime anything happened, whether the henchmen had something to do with it or not, they came out dissing. You know what I'm saying? We still hadn't seen Carti address them since Stop Breathing. But that still ain't stopped social media from freaking out when it leaked online that Homicide were potentially the next RICO victims. The DA in Atlanta is out here gunning, trying to find the next rapper she can hit with a RICO. We just seen how she did YSL, and the DA hungry to lock some new rappers up. She said if you admit to your crimes over a beat, I'm gonna use it. She announced herself that they're trying to indict more rappers over the coming months. And a journalist came out saying that the DA's office confirmed to him that Homicide is one of several street gangs on road to a RICO charge. He said Homicide is tied to Carti, and even referenced their beef with the henchmen, saying there's a trail of dead and jailed rappers through this beef. He said Homicide and its affiliates are collecting bodies. Some are theirs, some are those of their enemies, and the powers that be have noticed. Keep in mind, this is the same journalist who predicted the YSL RICO a month before it happened, and now he's predicting the downfall of Homicide. Even when we compare the situation to YSL's, we see similarities. YSL's beef with YFN played a huge part in them getting locked up. They were causing havoc throughout the city, being responsible for numerous shootings and murders, with bystanders being caught in the crossfire. And a few months before YSL got picked up for a RICO, YFN did. This could be history repeating itself. Two big groups beefing and terrorizing the city. For all we know, this could be the downfall of Homicide and henchmen. Even if Carti not connected like that, people said the same thing about Gunna, and he still got caught in it. Carti gotta watch out for the henchmen and the DA. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Carti a real menace, hiding it with his weird aesthetic? Or did he pay his way into a gang after making it rapping? But that's it for this video, I'm Mosaz and I'm out.